All right, volleyball. How are you guys? Good. Let me get you guys names here real quick.
I'm Claire Albee.
And like I was telling these guys, for Student Athlete of the Week, there is a plaque, and if it was ready, I would have brought it with me, but it's not. So as soon as it's ready, I'll drop it off.
All
For you.
right. Sky Leach.
Sky
Yeah.
Leach.
Yeah. Jocelyn
Heck.
Hack.
Hack.
Yeah.
How's it going? Good.
I didn't know who he was talking to. I thought he was on the phone for a second. I was like, "Are headphones have microphone?" I was really confused.
If you want to go ahead and, I was waiting for the bumper coming out of that instead of the commercial. If you want to stop it after this, hit the bumper. It will save the Dial Global NBC for the next break. 95.7 and 1400 WSJM Sports. The road trip has us at Edwardsburg High School this morning, and we turn our attention to Edwardsburg Volleyball, and Claire Allaby, Sky Leach, and Jocelyn Hack are joining as members of the Eddies volleyball team. Good to see you guys. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
And congratulations on the season so far. It's been a really, really nice season. And for you, maybe individually, we'll start with Claire. What has been, if there's one or maybe a couple of things you can point to that has made this season so successful for you guys? I mean, you guys are on a roll.
Yeah, we really are. I think this year our team really clicks. We definitely found our momentum and our yeah, we found our momentum in the beginning of the season, and that was really nice. We have a lot of young girls, so finding that new dynamic on the team has been interesting and fun all at the same time.
Sky, for you, what do you think?
I think we all come into practice every single day ready to play, and we all really have that team connection that everyone wants. You look at our team and you want to be like that team, so I think that makes a difference.
And the Jocelyn?
I think it's definitely our diversity. Last year we had a few key players, which was nice. We were able to win some major games with that, but I think this year it's good if someone's having an off game, we can easily plug someone in. We have the younger girls who are always ready to play, getting better at practice, things like that. So it's just better to have a whole team of key players rather than just a few. So that's what we have this year.
No, where do you guys play on the court position-wise?
I'm a middle.
Okay, middle.
Outside hitter.
Okay.
I'm a setter.
Explain to people what you do getting ready for volleyball season, because unfortunately for some people, they don't pay much attention to volleyball, until you're, in playoffs or playing for a state championship or it's Olympic volleyball. What do you do preparing for volleyball season as far as workouts and stuff?
Club all winter,
Really?
all summer, open gyms, working out always.
So it's all
nonstop.
volleyball all the time?
Yeah.
For you too, Sky?
Yeah, definitely. We all play at the same club, Crush Volleyball Club. We all play there. Jocelyn is a little bit younger than us, so she plays on a different team. But Claire and I have been on the same team for a while now, and we do jump training together, and we play beach volleyball. So it's year-round sport.
When you play beach volleyball, and then after you play a couple of games of beach volleyball, and you finally get back onto regular hard court, is it weird?
Yes, beach volleyball is so much different. Like, it's the same sport, but it's so much harder on the beach. So when you get back into the gym, it's kind of like an adjustment. Really, your jump, like, you can't really jump in the sand, but then when you get on the gym floor, it's like, wow, I actually jumped pretty high.
You should see I skied on this shot. Well, have there been other positions that you've played in volleyball?
Yeah, my freshman year, actually, I was on JV, and I was an outside hitter. And so going from an outside hitter to a setter, it was kind of like, what?
Was it a big adjustment?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Do you feel more comfortable in one more than another?
Yeah, I definitely think setting is my position. I
Okay.
love it. So.
All right. Sky, for you, any other positions that you've played?
Yeah, I've played libero during club season actually at a national tournament. But I play all the way around as an outside hitter, so I do get to play defense too, and there's no like comfortable, like just playing as an outside hitter and playing all the way around is comfortable for me. I like defense as well too, so anywhere you put me, I can do.
You're good. Jocelyn?
I used to be a setter on the right side, but we like to joke that I'm meant to be a setter, but I'm definitely not. Like middle is like just front row is just where I'm supposed to be. Just keep me there. I cannot pass.
When you have the kill, how good is it when you just? I mean, you had a solid hit, and I mean nobody's gonna touch it. And how good of a feeling is that?
It's so good, especially when it's like a big like game changer. Like you need that to like get some momentum on your side. Just like me and Claire, whenever we get that, it's just like I just look at her. I'm like, that was money. Like it was so good. It feels great.
Let's do it again.
Yeah.
Right? So you guys have Vicksburg coming up for the district championship, right? And that's here at home.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
How cool is it to be able to play for a district championship in front of your home crowd?
It's awesome.
It's good.
It's amazing, definitely.
Do you have any other activities you're involved with outside of volleyball? Do you do anything else sport-wise or club-wise here in school?
Yeah, I run track.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you run in track?
200s, 400s, 4x4, 4x2. Yeah, just the sprints mostly.
Do you find track helps you, at least as far as conditioning goes for volleyball?
With the cardio part, yeah, but it's hard because I'm doing club and track at the same time. So I go from track using my legs and all these different muscles, and I have to go to volleyball, and it's just really tiring. So sometimes it's like not really helpful, but at the same time I'm like in shape. So.
Sky, anything else? Clubs or sports or activities you have going on?
Mostly just club volleyball is what I focus on. We do jump training too during club volleyball season, so we work on our legs. So that's it mostly.
All right, Claire?
I'm in NHS and SAT here, and then club volleyball.
Cool. Now, when the Olympics come around and you got, the Olympic volleyball on TV, do you watch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, do you get into it? I mean,
Yeah.
you have your football fans who really get into football, and you have your baseball fans or softball fans getting into that. Do you get into? I mean, when you see volleyball on TV, it's like, oh yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
mostly just
definitely.
college. I love college volleyball.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
Like-
getting to see Holly Tolliver from Marion Springs, knowing that she was like a small town girl like we were, and seeing her like up on the big screen makes you really want to push yourself to become something like that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You watch it when you get a chance.
Yeah, it's awesome to watch. It's like a whole different game to us, but it's awesome. Yeah.
Now, you mentioned a fairly young team. Are there a lot of seniors on the team this year or no?
Yeah.
There's 5 seniors.
Okay.
But
All right.
then 5 sophomores. So.
Oh, and 5 sophomores.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And maybe it already has, if the situation presented itself, would you like to play college volleyball?
Yes.
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 Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, are you looking at the possibility? Are you looking at schools, or schools looking at you?
Yeah, the process has started.
Yeah, I've committed to Valparaiso University.
Really?
Yeah.
To play volleyball?
Mhm.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's awesome. Jocelyn, are you looking at any particular schools, or schools contacting you?
Yeah, there's a few. I mean, it's pretty early on, so it's kind of just getting started. So we're just like contacting, putting myself out there. But club season will definitely be huge because big tournaments, they'll come to watch. So I'll make sure that there's some exposure there.
Claire?
Yeah, as a senior, I'm a little late to the recruiting process, but club season is their recruiting season, so I'm hoping to get some schools.
Okay. I asked everybody else here, and I'll ask you guys, when it comes to getting ready for a volleyball match, do you have any superstitions or routines that you do all the time? It's like, I have to do this because I do it all the time, and if I don't, something bad's going to happen. Do you have those certain routines that you're in and superstitions? Yeah.
I don't really, I guess. Yeah, I can't think of any right off the top of my head. I probably do, but I just don't notice it.
Right, yeah, it comes naturally,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Sky?
Yeah, during regular season, I would always eat like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich before the game. But once district started, I kind of had to change it up. And so whatever I did, our last game actually against Paw Paw, I got a Subway sandwich, so I'll continue to do that because I'm very superstitious like that.
You're not going back to peanut butter and jelly?
No, now I got to keep going with the veggie sandwich.
Before we get to Jocelyn, when you go peanut butter and jelly, when you did do it, smooth or crunchy peanut butter?
Smooth, definitely.
Okay, all right. Jocelyn, any superstitions?
I always wear, if we have like a good game, I wear like the same socks, things like that. And then I have this pillow that I made in middle school. It's a strawberry pillow. And I have to bring it like to every single game. If I don't bring it, like if we lose, I blame it on that. Like seriously.
Yeah.
So I have to bring it. It's like so important.
You guys check on the bus when she gets on. Do you have the pillow?
Oh, yeah. I make it known.
Yeah.
He's here.
That's awesome. All right, so you have Vicksburg for the district championship. Now, is that tomorrow?
Well, the semifinals are tonight, and then
Oh,
the
no,
championship is on
Vicksburg is-
Saturday.
okay,
Yeah,
all right, so you
but
have
it's still at
Vicksburg.
home. Yeah.
Okay, so that's tonight for the district semifinal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Vicksburg.
And then championship will be Saturday.
Yes.
All right. Congratulations. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
All right. We'll take a break. We'll come back and we'll visit with Edwardsburg Superintendent Jim Knoll as we wrap things up from Edwardsburg High School. It's the road trip from 95.7 and 1400 WSJM Sports. Thanks a lot. All right. Thank you so much. Good luck, you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Jeremy O'Neill and Camille Wadley. Vicksburg serve is up. Received by Gallagher. Perfect pass to Albie. Albie's going to go right to Leach. And she's going to get it down for the kill. Just like that. Edwardsburg volleyball 1-0. Eddie's off to a great start. 1-0 already. Albie up with the serve. O'Neill gets it over to Harvey. Awkward shot from Vicksburg. Brooklyn Broadway goes to the ground to get it back to Leach. Libero gets that up. Camille Wadley, the setter, has to basically clear the ball. Brooke Allen controls that over to Anna Hull, and Anna mistimes the jump. A little bit of laughter from the senior. 1-1. The stakes are very high here. Crowd is electric for this game. Serve is up. Riley Richter back to serve. Broadway controls that one. Albie middle to Leach. Far corner down for the kill. So far, Leach is locked in. And if anybody got to see Sky Leach play last year in the regional championship game, nothing phased her. Locked in the whole time. Serves up by Gallagher. A little bit of an overpass, and they get it to Harvey down, but dug up by the Eddies. Albie back to Allen now, and mishandled by Richter down for the kill. Scores elsewhere. Brandywine takes the first set, 25-11 over Bridgman. Richter receives the pass. They set up a quick to Harvey. Gallagher there to save it. Albie back sets to Allen. And that's, crafty defense by Vicksburg. Richter clears the ball. Broadway over to Albie. Albie sets up Leach again. And this libero digs that up. They call it 2 on Vicksburg. Edwardsburg scores the point, 4-1. Gallagher to serve. Libero Wild gets that up. They're going to go to Wadley. Now Albie digs that up. Brooklyn now over to Leach. Down for the kill. Leach simply on fire right now. Everything she touches turns into points. Gallagher with the serve. Great serve. Richter passes that over. Setter gets that to Allison Naster, and she shoots it straight out of bounds. Youngster, the sophomore Allison Naster for Vicksburg, hits it out of bounds. Gallagher now serves again. Harvey passes that back row attack to Richter. Okay, we've got a net call on setter Claire Albie for the Edwardsburg Eddies, and Vicksburg gets the ball. Eddies lead 6-2. Taylon Knapp, junior Taylon Knapp, defensive specialist in for Vicksburg. She's back to serve. Serve is up. Passed over from Leach to Albie. Middle, Jocelyn Hack. Richter is able to dig that up as a hand was on it at defensive. Harvey tries to stretch and get it. And they got a net call on Jocelyn Hack. So not playing errors, but bounds restrictions, giving Vicksburg 2 points there. Nat back to serve again. Gallagher passes that easily to Albie. Albie over to Allen. Allen's going to roll shot that over. Libero, and they're going to dump. Brooklyn Broadway there, and Allen's going to dump again. Vicksburg very good at defending the dumps. Camille Wadley with the big hit. Gallagher now gets it back to Leach. And here we go, Wadley again with the attack. Out of bounds. So Eddie survived that. Richter crying for a touch. There was no touch. And that sends Leach to the back row to serve. Serve is up, jump serve. Richter's got to go to the ground to get it. Harvey then passes it back. There's miscommunication. That's a double. Point for the Eddies. So they catch Vicksburg a little bit out of their normal offense as the libero and Richter, Weil and Richter collide, causing a two hit. Sutter is in, Richter is out. Leach back to serve for the Eddies. Right to Weil. And they set up Harvey with the quick, blocked, and they're going to call a net on Harvey this time. 9-3 Eddies advantage. So this is all happening very, very quickly as we just saw 12 points rattled off between these two teams in a matter of about 3 minutes. And Leach back with the serve, and that's an ace. Eddies jump on fast, 10-3. Looks like they're going to want a timeout already in Vicksburg as they got to find a way to contain this Eddie offense, but I don't know that there's a way. And while they go to this timeout, let's hear from some of our sponsors.
Curtis Excavating is a locally owned and operated excavating company. Steve Curtis has been working in excavating for numerous years now and brings his expertise and precision every time. You can contact Curtis Excavating and Sewer Service at 574-264-6384. When you need to remove some ground carefully and systematically, call our friends at Curtis Excavating in Elkhart, 574-264-6384. Proud sponsors of Edwardsburg Sports.
And coming out of the timeout, a lot of instruction from both coaches trying to get their team into this game as Eddies take a huge lead. Leach back up with the jump serve. Gets that over to Sarah Sutter. Back, and that's mishandled by Harvey. Eddies are going to easily get that. Jocelyn's going to tip it over. And Vicksburg, a good tipping team. They clear it. Albie now to Leach. Allen's going to have to clear the ball. So they're going to be able to set up. Looks like, ooh, Eddies blocked that, but it's down for the kill on the Eddies side as they were able to get to Camille Wadley, big tall sophomore for Vicksburg. And we called her name several times during the last broadcast when these two teams played. That play sends Harvey to the back row. So let's see what Vicksburg can do with Harvey out. Eddies are going to be scrambling as pass could not be controlled on the serve. So just like that, Vicksburg claws within 5. Eddies lead 10-5. And just like last time when Harvey would go back to serve, that's when Vicksburg would try to claw their way back in. Harvey sends a soft one over. Allen to Albie to Jocelyn. Oh my gosh! Jocelyn absolutely shreds the ball down on the Vicksburg side. A perfect pass from Albie. And that in a nutshell is Eddies volleyball. Allen back to serve for the Eddies. Beautiful serve. And they set up Wadley again, and she cannot, or I'm sorry, that's Hannah Valier. They go to the right side to Hannah Valier, and she can't clear the net. So just like that, Eddies jump back out, 12-5. Team pressing Vicksburg to hit the ball. Allen with the serve, nice serve. That's going to be a tough one to get up. And they're going to go back to Chloe Hatridge on that one. Eddie's scrapping, and Leach is going to end up having to clear the ball in the far corner. Now they're going to go back to Hatridge. She dumps. Albie's going to get that up. Jocelyn, it gets touched by both sides, so now they're going to go to Burlingham. Burlingham clears the ball. And Camille Wadley gets that over to Chloe Hatridge. And Leach down for the kill again. Leach with a defensive play basically throws it in the counter-attacking opposite corner and gets the kill. Brooke Allen back to serve again for the Eddies, leading 13-5. Snap up to Wadley. And they call that long as Chloe Hatridge, the sophomore, has yet to connect on a kill here in these last 2 attempts. Brooke Allen back. Sutter digs that up. Roll shot from Vicksburg. Allen clears that easily. Oh, man. Claire Albee gets that one over to Jocelyn, and they were able to dig that one up. This is a lot of action. Leaping at the net was Albee and Wadley. Ooh, Skylar Burlingham down for the kill. Eddie score the ball again. 15-5. Now a double-digit lead for Edwardsburg. And Vicksburg has no answer whatsoever, taking their second timeout. And they're out of timeouts now, as this action is exciting and quick. Let's go back to some of our sponsors.
Hey, where did you learn how to drive?
Express Driving School in Edwardsburg, Michigan. Express Driving School has been teaching your teen to drive since 2007. Express Driving School is certified for segments 1 and 2. Express Driving School is professional and will teach your teen how to drive and be safe on the road. Express Driving School is affordable.
Hey, Danica, where'd you learn how to drive?
Not Express Driving School. Express Driving School, 269-663-3254.
And thank you, Express Driving School, for sponsoring Joe Insider. Brooke Allen up with the serve for the Eddies. And they're going to go back to Chloe Hatridge for Vicksburg. That's dug up easy. Leach now over to Burlingham. Ooh. Just short into the net. That lands on the Eddies side. 15-6 now. A lot of substitution. Riley Richter back in. Remy O'Neill is back in for Vicksburg. And that sends their big Katie Harvey back down to the bench. O'Neill's serve is up, handled easily by Allen. Albee back sets to Jocelyn on the slide. And that lands for a kill for Jocelyn Hack. Beautiful slide, sets up Jocelyn Hack as she jumps at about 9'6", 9'7". Head and shoulders above the block, and that sends her back to the back row to serve. Beautiful serve. Vicksburg sets up Riley Richter. Leach digs that up easily. Albee back sets Allen. Whoa, errant shot sent way out of bounds. Looks like it came off the hand, and she's explaining to Coach Streffling what happened, and Coach Streffling is laughing pretty hard. Scores from elsewhere. Brandywine up 2-0 as they defeat Bridgman for the district championship there, 25-13. Set is up. Mishandled by Leach. And now Vicksburg is clawing their way back in as the serving of Camille Wadley getting to Edwardsburg a little bit. And then Wadley's serve is up for Vicksburg. A soft one. Gallagher's got to go to the ground. Albee's got to give it a one-touch. And that's going to be 4 hits. Oh, we got a net violation anyways. So either the Eddies were going to get the overpass kill, or that was going to be a net violation, and they called the net violation. Eddies lead 17-8, sending Brooklyn Broadway an assassin back there on the service. O'Neill clears the ball, gets that to Wadley, and that's touched over by Richter. And Anna Hull is going to go, we got a net violation on, they're going to call that on Anna Hull going under the nets. Edwardsburg middle, number 8. These refs are all over these net calls. That sends Libero back to serve. Brooklyn Broadway gets that one to Albee. To Anna Hull down for the kill. Big Anna Hull redeems herself with a kill there. Eddies take the lead 18-9. Albee back to serve. O'Neill passes that up. Wadley dumps. Down for the kill. Smart play. And just like that, Richter's out of the front row. Harvey's back in the front row. And here comes big number 10, Hannah Valier. Richter's serve is up. Soft one. Gallagher steps up, takes it. Albee's going to back set to Anna Hull. Boom, down. If I may steal a Viking comment of how to hit the ball, that was a big boom and it went down. Anna Hall gets the kill. Eddie's lead 19-10. Gallagher back with the serve now. Richter clears that one. Over to Wadley. Valier gets it to Gallagher. Broadway to Leach. Leach has to clear the ball. Ooh! And Vicksburg finally sets up Harvey, and she connects for the big kill for Vicksburg. And that brings Taylor Knapp back in for Vicksburg. She's back to serve. Eddie's lead 19-11. Eddies can taste that first set victory. Albie's going to back set Leach. Leach goes right to Richter. Richter digs that up easy. They're going to go back to Hallier, and she's back in the net again. The sophomore is having some struggles, and they're going to sub her out with a freshman, Karina Lewis, sitting at about 6 inches shorter than her. And coach is going to give the big girl a chance to kind of collect her thoughts. Eddies take a 20-11 lead. Leach back to serve again. Jump serve. Goes to Richter. To Wadley. And freshman in the net, Karina Lewis. So she's giving the freshman a chance, but she puts it in the net as well. Eddies seem to have the Vicksburg Bulldogs rattled. Leach jump float serve. Richter passes that up. Wadley back serves to Harvey, blocked by Jocelyn. Wadley has to save that. Libero back sets to Richter. Leach passes that up easy. Albie going to set up Jocelyn, big hit, but they were actually able to dig that up. Touched by Eddies going out of bounds, so Vicksburg gets the point. Vicksburg does a good job of flipping the script on the Eddies on that point, as it's possible the Eddies let up thinking that the ball was going to go down. Harvey back now in the back row to serve. Leach has to go to the ground to get that. And that's a big set to Jocelyn Hack for the kill as she rises up out of the crowd and dunks the ball. Perfect pass from Claire Albee, set up by Leach, going to the ground to save the ball. Brooke Allen back to serve now for Eddies. Sutton to Wadley. And that is out of bounds by Chloe Hatridge. Another sophomore hitter. Things look bright in Vicksburg as these are some young girls out there. 23-12, Eddie's lead. Sutton gets that over to Wadley. She tries to dump. Leach says, I got that. Albee back sets to Allen. Libero digs that up. Wadley again. Ooh, to Hatridge, and that one goes through. As she finds the open spot, reversing the court. Going against the flow to hit the ball. 10-point lead. Eddie's lead, 23-13. That sends Remy O'Neill to the back row. Serve is up by Vicksburg. Brooke Allen gets that one to Albie perfectly. Burlingham down for the kill. And that is Eddie's volleyball right there. Perfect pass on the service. Albie sets up one of the big hitters. And we score the point. Game point here. Jocelyn Hack back to serve. Beautiful serve. Sutton sends that one up high in the air. Wadley now to Richter. Richter gets blocked. Skylar digs that up. Albie to Hall, down for the kill, and that is your game, 25-13. And this is, you want to talk about momentum, Eddies take care of business in. And Broadway serve is up, goes to the ground is the while, and they set up Richter right off the bat, and she sends that right out of bounds. So, just like that, Eddies take another commanding first punch. And Brooklyn Broadway serve is up again. Weil, this time back set to Hatridge, and that one's blocked. Monster block by Sky Leach and Anna Hall. Denied. 2-0 Eddie lead, Brooklyn Broadway, jump serve. Weil. Hatridge dumps, and that lands as she caught Brooklyn Broadway off guard. Vicksburg is a well-coached, crafty volleyball team, so you've got to expect then that the power's not working to go crafty on you. Vicksburg serve is up. Gallagher passes that to Albee, going to Leach, and boom, down for the kill. Leach's hitting percentage has got to be at 1,000. I don't think she's missed one yet. And I say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That moves Albie to the back row. Great serve by Albie. Richter. And they're going to go to Harvey. Harvey's got to dump it. Albie's now going to set up Hall. Hall gets blocked. Albie clears the ball back over. Weil, back to Harvey. Albie with the one-hander. And that's down for the kill. Anna Hall spins and spikes it down on Vicksburg. Eddie's lead 4-1. Albie serves up. O'Neal this time. Now they're going to go to Harvey. And blocked again by Anna Hall. And if they can keep having hands on Harvey's hits, this is going to be a short day for Vicksburg. Libero is going to try to clear the ball into the net. Down for an Eddie point, as it didn't cross over. Eddie's lead 5-1. Albie's arm's going to get sore here. She serves again. 5-1. They're going to go now to Hannah Valier. She clears the ball. Albie's going to back set to Leach. Leach is going to put it in the far corner. Libero digs that up. They're going to try to dump, and it's not going to work. Nothing working on the Vicksburg side as Eddies are in complete control. Vicksburg running out of ideas. Albie serve is up. Richter to the setter. To Valier, into the net again. I don't know if Valier's gotten one over yet. Coach tells setter, do not set her again. So sorry, Hannah Valier, you may not see the ball again. Now they're going to go to the other side to Katie Harvey. That's an all-conference hitter right there, and I'm surprised they haven't gone to her more. She gets it down for the kill. Eddie's lead 7-2. Serve is up. Leach has got to run up to get that one. Albie now to Allen. Big time hit for Allen, going right at Valier. Hits her in the hands and goes right out of bounds off of Vicksburg. 8-2 now. This one getting away again from Vicksburg quicker than they know how to adjust to. Harvey's going to have to get that one over to the setter. Valier, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, that was Valier. Finally got one over the net. And Allen's going to get one over. Just about lands it. Setter's going to have to clear the ball. Jocelyn gets a hand on it. Leach digs. Jocelyn hits the ball. Ooh, Vicksburg with some crafty defense, but they don't get it over the net. Eddie score again. And I can't say that I've seen a team control another team like this. Eddie's in complete control. Katie Harvey sends it straight out of bounds. Anything Vicksburg tries to do, they are rattled. Gallagher serve is up. Eddie's lead 10-2. Richter passes that over. Dump by setter, and that worked again, as that's about the only thing working for them. And I say, Coach, let it go. That's 1 point. If you adjust to it, then they're going to start hitting on you again. Camille Wadley with a great play. She dumped it right in the Edwardsburg O-zone. Taylon Knapp's serve is up. Sky Leach got to go to the ground to get that. Albie to Jocelyn Heck down for the massive kill. And I can't tell you, folks, if you're not here, when Eddie's pass the ball crisp from the back row and give Albie time to set up a hitter, it is a slam dunk. Leach, jump, float, serve. Riley's got to go to the ground. Harvey in. So there they go. A little bit more crisper passing from Vicksburg. They get their big hitter, Katie Harvey, to land one. And in true Murphy's Law fashion, she rotates back to the bench. Grace Weil with the serve for Vicksburg. Leach, perfect pass to Albie. Over to Brooke Allen. Ooh, recovered by Vicksburg. That's hit over from Richter. Leach to Albie. To Burlingham. Down for the kill for the Eddies. How quick the Eddies spin that on Vicksburg and score the point. As though they were in control the whole time and knew exactly what was going on. Winning convincingly, 12-4 now. Brooke Allen's serve is up. Beautiful serve, and it's an ace. Catches Taylor Knapp for Vicksburg, napping, and that goes to the ground for a point. Brooke Allen, serve is up. Another beautiful serve. Knapp gets that one to Wadley. Over to Hatridge. Burlingham goes to the ground. That's Albie to Leach. And here comes the counterattack from Vicksburg. Richter gets that over. Do we get a hand on it? Back set from Albie to Allen. To Richter again, and that's going to land for a kill. Back row attack, Brooke Allen for Edwardsburg scores the point. And we've got another timeout as Eddies take another 10-point lead. They lead 14-4 here in the second set. And just like that, we want to pay tribute to some of our sponsors, so let's go to them.
Ruoff Mortgage Senior Loan Officer Ron Rogers has been in the mortgage industry for over 20 years. He's known for offering his customers straight talk and sound advice. Ron prides himself on finding the right mortgage that fits each and every one of his customers. Ruoff Mortgage offers a wide variety of lending programs through FHA, VA, USDA, as well as conventional lending. We also keep everything in-house. Once you begin the loan process, your file will be processed and underwritten by a Ruoff employee. This saves you time and money. Call Ron today at 269-340-5925 to help you purchase your dream home.
And welcome back to Eddy Arena. Brooke Allen back to serve for the Eddies, leading 14-4. Serve is up. Richter gets that one. Wadley, back row attack from Richter into the net. Point Edwardsburg. As literally nothing working for Vicksburg in this game. Edwardsburg in complete control. Takes an 11-point lead. Brooke Allen back to serve again. They're going to give this one back set to a newcomer, Anna Deal, another sophomore hitter. News from another source, Brandywine leading game point in set number 3. They win that, they're district champs. Brooke Allen back with the serve for Eddies, leading 16-4. Richter's going to clear the ball. Gallagher's going to the ground to get that. Passes it beautifully to Albie. Burlingham with the hit, down for the kill. Very few times have I said an Eddy to hit and I didn't say down for the kill, as now coach is subbing for Vicksburg. Anna Deal out and putting in Karina Lewis in. Brooke Allen serve is up. Weil over to Wadley, and Leach is there this time. She wasn't going to get that one down. Burlingham with a soft touch down for the kill. The passing is so crisp here on the Edwardsburg side. Allen, serve is up. Knapp over to Richter. Weil has to clear the ball for Vicksburg. Gallagher passes that. Albie has all the time in the world to set up Leach for a back row attack. Weil, though, gets that. And they clear the ball to Brooke Allen. Brooke Allen clears the ball back, and they're going to try a slide on Vicksburg right out of bounds. A nice slide, setting up Chloe Hatridge, the big, tall sophomore middle. But she hits it out of bounds. Allen serves. On the overpass, Vicksburg hits it to the Edwardsburg side, and Albie sets up Allen. Allen goes for a soft touch in the O zone, but doesn't clear the net. Had she cleared the net, that would have easily been a kill. And that sends Remy O'Neill back for Vicksburg as Eddies lead 19-5. And she sends that into the net. And I think it's all over their faces at this point. Vicksburg is absolutely shell-shocked. Eddies lead 20-5. Jocelyn Hack back to serve. Weil gets that one over to Wadley. And Richter is finally going to get one down, as Vicksburg breathes a little sigh of relief as they score a point. Eddies lead 20-6. As Jocelyn Hack gets to take a little breather. Serve is up. Gallagher to Anna Hall. Weil back set to O'Neill. Out of bounds. Oh, no. No. So Leach goes to the line, puts her foot on the line, and the ball bounces outside of her foot, and the ref calls it in. I'm literally right here. I can see the whole play. Unbelievable. 20-7, though. And you got to expect a bad call every now and again. Gallagher over to Albie to Burlingham. And that's down for the kill. Substitution. Eddies send Brooklyn Broadway into serve. Skylar Burlingham to the bench. Brooklyn Broadway serve is up. Weil to Wadley. setting up Richter, blocked, and Albie's going to clear the ball. Wadley's going to try to clear it over. Albie back to Leach. Ooh, short of the net. And that breaks the streak for Leach. As I believe that is her first kill attempt that did not land successfully. Chloe Hatridge back to serve for Vicksburg. Eddie's lead 21-8. Allen to Albie, back set to Anna Hall. O'Neal clears that, and that's going to be an overpass. No. Block or an overpass kill, or did they just not clear the ball? Vicksburg could not clear the ball. Mishandled it at the net, and it lands on their side. Eddie's toward the point, 22-8. Albie, beautiful serve, sends Richter to the ground to save, and they're going to try to set up Harvey. Albie saves that. Brooklyn Broadway now to Leach. And are you kidding me? How did she? Leach scores the point, puts some English on the ball. A bit of a knuckleball curve or something. I've never seen anything like that. Even Leach is like, I don't know how I did that. Albie serves the ball. Richter gets that over. She gets it back from her setter. Gallagher easily passes that to Albie. Albie back sets to Allen. Off the hands of Richter and out of bounds. Down for the kill for Brooke Allen. So these seniors are hitting on all cylinders as they lead 24-8. And just like that, it's game point already. Albie's serve is up. Weil gets that to a new setter to try to get that to Valier, and Valier finally gets one down. So it looks like number 7, Chloe Stevens, another sophomore. Looks like Vicksburg coach is getting some exposure to the young girls. Maybe, I don't want to say throwing the towel, but Richter back to serve for Vicksburg. Gallagher up to Albie. Albie to Leach in the middle. Boom! With the, oh no! They called that long. That looked good to me, but I'm on the opposite side of the court. Richter back to serve for Vicksburg. That would have been game point. 24-10. Albie's going to go back to Allen. That was denied by Vicksburg. Vicksburg scores the point, 24-11. Still game point. Soft serve from Richter. Gallagher goes to the ground. Albie over to Allen. Down for the kill. And you knew it was just a matter of time till the Eddies got the pass they wanted and got the kill. Folks, Eddies lead 2-0 just like that. And I don't think we've played but 35 minutes of volleyball. So his lineup's been checked. Weil for Vicksburg up with the serve. Gallagher passes that nicely over to Albie. Albie sets up Anna Hull, dug up by Weil. Wadley has to go to Richter. Richter goes long and out of bounds. Both Valier and Richter not having the greatest games for Vicksburg. I can't say Camille Wadley is not having a great game because I think she is. O'Neal digs that one up for Vicksburg, and they're going to go to number they went to number 5, Allison Naster, sophomore, and she sneaks one down in the middle as the Eddies all stood there thinking it was going out of bounds. Puts a little top spin and drops it on the back row. So out goes Remy O'Neal. In comes Valier. Richter now for Vicksburg goes back to serve. Leach passes that over to Albie. Albie with the perfect pass to Brooke Allen, and Brooke Allen flies with wings on her feet and dunks the ball down. Gallagher back to serve. Richter gets that one to Wadley, and they go to Harvey, and she can't clear the net. Eddie score again, 3-1. Gallagher up to serve. Richter solid on that back row. They go quick to Harvey again, out of bounds. So first time short, next time long. Possible third time is a charm for Vicksburg, but right now they're passing points out like Halloween candy to the Eddies. Harvey mishandles it. Weil's going to give that to Richter. Richter's going to have to set it over. Leach is there. Albie back sets to Allen. And another huge hit for Allen. Brooke Allen goes opposite side of the court, down for the kill. Gallagher's serve is up. Harvey's going to give that one to Wadley. Wadley's going to Valier. And that goes out of bounds. Valier still struggling for Vicksburg. And that's going to cause a timeout as Eddies take a 6-1 lead. And there's nothing Vicksburg can do to slow them down. Let's sneak in one more quick commercial. And we thank all of our sponsors for allowing JoeInsider.com to broadcast high school sports.
Upward Michiana is providing the best sports experience for every child. Winning is about so much more than the final score. Upward is a first-class sports experience that emphasizes healthy competition, sportsmanship, skills building, and fun versus the win-at-all-costs mentality found in many children's sports leagues. Community Baptist Church in Edwardsburg is offering an Upward basketball league for boys and girls in kindergarten through 4th grade. Registration opens October 1st, and if you register by November 14th, you'll save $20 off the cost. Practices and games are January through March. For more information, visit cbcedwardsburg.com or upwardmichiana.com. Beef O'Brady's in Granger has the atmosphere and the crowd to enjoy all sporting events. Whether before or after the game, they are the place to be. You can call and reserve their party room for any event you desire.
Thank you, Beef O'Brady's. Eddie's serve. Richter gets that to Harvey. Harvey clears. Allen's going to set that over to Brooklyn Broadway. Broadway's got to clear the ball. Wadley's going to go to Harvey. Dug up nicely by Gallagher. Whoa, what was... Okay, they called a 2 on Jocelyn, but I thought she hit that with one hand. As Eddie's give up the point on an error. I don't know that I agree with that call. That's going to send Taylor Knapp back to serve for Vicksburg. Passed up nicely by Gallagher. Where's Albie going to go? To Jocelyn Hack. And that's... Oh, some crafty defense by Vicksburg. And Valier is going to tip it over. Albie's going to clear it back over. Harvey's going to tip now. Brooklyn Broadway to Albie. And that sent right over the head of Jocelyn Hack. As Eddie's lead is cut in half. Vicksburg 3, Eddie's 6. Knapp back to serve for Vicksburg. Gallagher gets that up to Albie, to Leach. Ooh, could have called a lift on Vicksburg there. Wile's going to clear the ball into the net. So I will say Vicksburg is showing some signs of life here, but couldn't get the ball over the net that time. Eddie's lead 7-3, and that sends Leach back to serve, moving Burlingham, Hack, and Allen to the front row. And Leach gets the ace. Finally catching Richter asleep a little bit on that one, and Leach gets the ace. Eddie's lead 8-3. Leach serve is up, jump float serve. Just about got another one down. Wadley has to back set to Harvey. Allen's now going to roll shot it over for Edwardsburg. And here comes Richter from the back row for Vicksburg. Leach has got that, no problem. Now Burlingham for Edwardsburg, and they get a hand on that. Dump by Wadley, Leach is there. Dump by Albie, down for the kill. And out of all that chaos, it's just what I said on Tuesday, Eddies find a way amongst all that chaos to get a kill. And another timeout by Vicksburg as they're running out of time and options. They lead, Eddies lead 9-3 now. We're just gonna let this one play out, folks. I don't know that I've ever seen anything like that before. Well, folks, I don't know what to say. I've never seen anything like that before. So, in the spirit of keeping this a positive evening, we're going to focus on what is positive, and that is the Eddies lead 9-3. They have both of their timeouts, as Vicksburg has expired both of theirs. Leach back with the serve. Richter's going to save that one. That may have gone out of bounds. Wadley to Harvey, and Harvey goes long. Well, it'll be interesting to see the response from the Vicksburg players after getting throttled by their coach during that timeout. Leach back jump float serves. Richter to Wadley to Valier, and that one's down. Probably Valier's best hit of the night. Maybe too little too late, as it's 10-4 Eddies with the 2-0 set lead, leading 10-3 in the third set, and that sends Harvey to the back row. And they're going to call a do-over as there was some ball control issues from the sidelines. Well, an errant volleyball enters the court. That sends Harvey back to serve again. Eddies still lead 10-4. Harvey serve is up for Vicksburg. Passed up by Gallagher on the Edwardsburg side. Back set, Albie to Allen. Over to Richter. And down for the kill as Richter cannot handle that one. That rotation brings Wild, the libero for Vicksburg, back in. And Harvey out. Brooke Allen's serve is up as she moves to the back row. Uh-oh, a little bit of communication issue as Valier has to run around her. Leach dumps for Edwardsburg. A bit of a throw for Hatridge, but they don't call anything. Brooke Allen able to control the ball and clear it. Richter now, Wadley to Valier. Gallagher's there for that one easily. Quick to Jocelyn Heck. Oh my goodness! Jocelyn Heck, a lightning rod. I don't think the flash could have stopped that one. Brooke Allen back to serve. Wadley going to Hatridge. Hits the net and lands on the Eddies side. And it seems like at this point the only thing that can stop the Eddies is Eddies themselves. Remy O'Neill back in to serve as Hannah Valier goes to the bench for Vicksburg. Remy O'Neill's set is up. Nice set. Leach passes that easily to Albie. Back row set to Brooke Allen. And that was a great hit. Wile's going to give that one to O'Neill for a back row attack of her own. Jocelyn Hack's going to pounce on this, maybe. Wadley comes out of nowhere to hit it, and it lands on the Edwardsburg side. So Vicksburg definitely showing some fight here, as the look of desperation turning into the look of determination. O'Neill's serve is up, going to be mishandled. Albie's going to save it miraculously. Wadley now to Richter. Eddie's get a hand on it. Leach digs it up. Albie now over to Burlingham. And Weil is there. And Jocelyn Heck jumps out of the gym to dunk the overpass kill. I think if there was a rim there, she could have grabbed it. Jocelyn Hack back to serve now. Weil for libero over to Wadley to Richter. And Richter gets, that's probably her best shot of the night, as the Vicksburg team is responding nicely to that timeout speech. And we've got Knapp out and Anna Deal in. Vicksburg Young is the only graduate 2 players. Wadley back to serve. Slides it up for Eddies, Anna Hall, but they dig that up. Libero has to clear the ball. Now Burlingham attack. Weil passes that to Wadley, going back to Richter again, and that's touched. Eddies block the ball as Albie and Anna Hall there saying no, no, no in Minute Bowl fashion. Brooklyn Broadway back to serve for the Eddies. Jump float, beautiful serve. Ooh, that's gonna, ooh. And as Edwardsburg looked in awe of a great defensive play on the Vicksburg side, sophomore Anna Deal decides to just go ahead and hit it right out of bounds. Advantage Eddies, 15-7. Broadway serve is up. Wadley's going to back serve to Hatridge. Anna Hull's going to get that. Leach is going to get it to Broadway clears. Weil over to Richter, and she hits it right between Gallagher and Broadway on the Edwardsburg side, so point goes to Vicksburg. Vicksburg fighting back here. This is turning into a game, 15-8 now. Weil back for Vicksburg. Broadway gets that one to Albie, and Albie has nothing she can do with it, as it was an errant pass to Albie and goes into the net. So 15-9. Don't sleep on these Bulldogs just yet. Broadway goes to the ground to clear the ball. Albie gets it to Leach. Leach has got a roll shot. They're going to go back to Weil. She clears the ball. Gallagher's going to give a nice pass to Albie. Albie's going to dump. This is not a team we can dump on. Richter's going to clear the ball for Vicksburg. Albie's going to go to a quick for Anna Hall down for the kill. So that is the Edwardsburg offense right there. Set up some of our big hitters, and we get points. 16-9, Eddie's advantage. Albie leaned back, shoots the serve, And they're going to go to Harvey. Uh-oh. They got a net call. Net call on Brooke Allen. They call number 9, Brooke Allen. She taps her chest as if she acknowledges that. Richter is to the back row now to serve. Leach gets that up. Albie's going to back set to Hull. And she catches Camille Wadley in a statue position, never even moving to get the ball as it goes down for the kill for the Edwardsburg Eddies. Eddies lead 17-10. Gallagher serves. Richter to Wadley to Valier. Ooh! Nice hit for Valier, finally coming out of her shell a bit and contributing to the Vicksburg offense. As Vicksburg scores 11 points now to Edwardsburg 17. And we've got Knapp in and a deal out. So Talon Knapp back to serve. Serve is up. Leach passes that up to Albie. Albie goes back to Leach. Knapp is able to dig that up, but Jocelyn Hack says, I'll take care of it. As the errant overpass goes right to Jocelyn Hack, and she pounds it to the ground. One of her specialties. Her, Anna, and Paige are all very capable of all doing that. Leach sneaks one over. Valier able to control it, and they're going to go back row to Richter, and out of frustration, she sends it right out of bounds. (19-11). A district championship game is in the air for the Eddies. Ooh, and that is in. Leach gets the ace as she sneaks it. Sneaks it right into the sideline. One thing you've got to do as a volleyball player is you've got to run to that line to make sure that it's going to go out. And they kind of just stood there, and coach is giving Knapp some instructions on how she should have handled that. Richter's going to pass the service up. Wadley's going to go quick to Harvey. Gallagher with a huge save. Leach back row attack. Richter's got that. Wadley's going to go now to Valier, and Valier's back into the net. So she had a little momentum there with a couple good kills, and Valier's right back hitting into the net, and Eddies lead 21-11. And Valier back out. Karina Lewis in, freshman Karina Lewis. Leach hits the ball, serves to Weil. Wadley to Harvey with the quick. Gallagher there again. And they're going to set up Leach for a back row attack. Sends Weil to the ground to get that. Harvey's going to have to clear the ball. Gallagher saves it. Jocelyn to Burlingham. Burlingham sends it to the far corner. Wadley's now going to go to Karina Lewis, and she sends it right out of bounds. Big stage for the freshman. And she hits it long. Packed gymnasium watching a great dominating game by the Edwardsburg. Sky Leach serve is up. Richter gets that over to Wadley to Harvey. Harvey just sets it over. Back row attack to Allen now. Dug up by a while for Vicksburg. Wadley now to quick to Harvey, and she can't clear the net again. So the struggles creeping back in for Vicksburg as Eddies now lead 23-11. Another dominating set. Leach jump float serve. Weil passes that to Wadley. Wadley's going to go back row attack to Richter. Richter just has to clear the ball. Leach, Albie, Brooke Allen with a huge attempt, but it doesn't clear the net. Had that cleared the net, that would have been vicious. Giving Vicksburg the point and the service. Harvey rotates to the back row. Soft serve doesn't clear the net. And with a stoic face, she goes to the bench. As that senior is realizing that her season is coming to an end. I would imagine she'll be playing collegiate ball somewhere. Brooke Allen back to serve for the Eddies. It's game point. O'Neal to Wadley to Hatridge. Albie. Oh, and they call a net call under the net. That's the game, folks. Eddies win 25-12. They are your district semifinal winner. And they are in the finals now as they get a standing ovation from the crowd. Niles not sure what to think as they all stayed to watch their next opponent, which will be Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Eddies win in a dominating fashion. And in a repeat of last year, Eddies setting up to win the district and go to regionals. This could be a very, very interesting game come Saturday. we're going to close it out here for JoeInsider.com, as we will have this broadcast